8:45. Madam Clerk, are we good to go?
Give it just a second while you two.
Okay.
In just 1 second, Phil.
We're good to go. Okay. Thank you all. I'd like to officially call this meeting to order at 8:45. This is an electronic meeting being held in accordance with Section 238 of the Municipal Act 2001 due to our COVID-19 pandemic. I'd like to confirm that all members of council are present. Councillor Edwards is there, but his camera's not on, but he is logged in. We also have a number of staff, CIO with us here on the call today. Thank you. I also want to acknowledge that we are on lands traditionally occupied by Indigenous peoples, and Indigenous peoples have cared for these territory for the benefit of future generations, including ours, and their stewardship throughout the ages is certainly recognized, so thank you. Public input for today, agenda was invited through TML public comment at muskokalakes.ca, as it usually is. We have no input on today's, on this 8:45 meeting. I'm sure we have some on our 9 o'clock meeting coming. Motions have been pre-populated, random movers and seconders, and voting shall be physically holding hands up in the air. This does not constitute a recorded vote. We have no supplementary agenda for today. Do we have any disclosures of interest on today's? None. Thank you very much. We have no invited delegations. We have basically a small item of business to take care of and a couple of bylaws. I'm just going to go straight into this. There's a report regarding Bill 197. We need to change some of our procedures so that we can continue with our meetings with part-time people being on Zoom calls and not having to be in the council chambers. So the first resolution is moved by Councillor Benjamin, seconded by Councillor Edwards. Be it resolved the following bylaw be read a first, second, and third time and finally passed. Bylaw 2020-66 to amend Bylaw 2019-79 to provide, to govern the proceedings of council and committee meetings at the Township of Muskoka Lakes, and also Bylaw 2020-67 to amend Bylaw 2015-54 to govern the proceedings of Committee of Adjustment for the Township of Muskoka Lakes. And again, those are to help us all be able to operate, not always in the council chamber, but with some Zoom participation. Any questions on those resolutions or those two bylaws? I'll ask a question. All those in favor? Hands in the air. Madam Clerk, Councillor Edwards.
Mr. Chair, I did have a question. You just didn't see my hand.
Oh, sorry. Councillor Jagowitz.
If you don't mind, I just wanted a clarification. I read that a couple times last night, and voting is described in two places. One in proxy voting, and I understand that we're not enabling proxy voting at this time, but that under the participate electronically, there's a definition that participate electronically means that voting is allowed. And I just wanted clarification that at all meetings where a member participates electronically, whether it's an in-person meeting or not, they are permitted to vote. Is that understanding correct?
Madam Clerk, maybe just a verbal as well.
That's correct.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Councillor Hayes, did you have a question or are you still in favor of the vote? I'm assuming she's okay. So Madam Clerk, you're okay that everybody was in favor of that? Great, thank you very much. That is carried. I have a second resolution. There's no new business. No closed session. I have a second resolution moved by Councillor Hayes, second by Councillor Jagowitz. Be it resolved that 2020-69 to confirm the proceedings. Is that not bylaw 2020-69, Madam Clerk? I think it should be bylaw 2020-69 to confirm the proceedings of special counsel. Be read a first, second, and third time and finally passed.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, I will insert that.
Sorry.
Any comments, questions? All those in favor? That's carried. I see Councillor Jago's hand is up. Actually, it's not, but he's there. Carries anyway. Thank you. And Moved by Councilor Mazan, second by Councilor Nishikawa. Be it resolved that this meeting adjourn at 8:50 a.m. 8:50. All those in favor? That is carried. Thank you. Thank you for the indulgence so that we can continue on with our regular meetings. Madam Clerk, can we just close our videos for the next 10 minutes and stay on this call as we add other people? That's wonderful. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And while we have council here, just I sent an email out this morning. There's been some email
We're just
problems.